Alright, we're over here at the Mount Eklutna trailhead, and we'll be heading up here today. So I believe it's about 7 miles, and then we're going to be somewhere around, I think, 3,000 feet elevation gain, so it shouldn't be too bad, but still definitely a little bit difficult. I don't know how the snow is going to be at the top. Still have quite a bit of snow, but the first part of the trail, you just follow this little road, and then we'll eventually get to a turnoff. Then we'll start actually getting some elevation gain. So I'll just check back with you guys in a little bit. So you see this gate here, and it's okay to go ahead and just go right past it. Okay, we're coming up to the turnoff now. So you'll see this sign on the left side here. So we'll go ahead and walk up. So you see it says Mount Eklutna Trail. And we're just going to start following it up here. As you can see, it's pretty muddy again, which was kind of expected. I figured it was going to be pretty bad in here, but that's okay. And so we'll just start heading up here, and we'll get up to kind of like a little bowl, and the trail will continue off to the left side. Been hiking up that hill for a little while. It is very humid today, so I'm getting super hot. It might rain, we'll see. But you can kind of see where we're headed now. So we're heading up that little kind of gully between the two peaks, and then we're going to be going up to the right, not the left. And so it'll just be a little more walking through on this path. Everything's pretty clearly marked here, so you shouldn't really have to worry about getting lost or anything. It's a pretty straightforward path. Right now it's super muddy because we just got all the snow melting, and this is kind of where all the water from the snow melt runs, right down through here. And I just got some new hiking boots, and it said they were waterproof, but I wasn't so sure because there's some mesh on them, but so far they feel like they're really good, so that's nice. And I don't see any right now, but there's been these little thorn bushes, and they have been absolutely destroying me. Thankfully I did actually wear some pants instead of shorts today, so that's been providing some protection. But we'll keep moving along here. Get a little closer, I'll check back. Alright, so we made it up that portion there. And now we're kind of working our way into the bowl. And there's actually a lot less snow in the bowl than I thought here. I thought we were probably going to have to trudge through some. But really nice view. And then over here again, this is where we're headed. Up to the right there. Right there. Yeah, take a little bit of a break. I am like picked our way most of the way up this gully here. Just have a little bit more to go. So just up there. And then we'll kind of head off to the right side up towards Mount Eklutna. We're approaching the top of the gully now. Let's see how deep this snow is. Oh, here's some little footprints. Just use those. Oh man, look at this stride length. Ugh. Wonder if they were coming down. 6'7" or something. Man. I don't know if you can see him. Got a little ground squirrel right there, right in the middle of the snow. That's what that kind of high-pitched sound was. Ooh, it's a good climb. So there we can see all the way to the bottom. Have a great view of the mountains over to our left. And then here's our next challenge, getting up Mount Eklutna. So I'll take a little break, get some water and a snack, and we'll head up there. Gotta be honest, I actually forgot how steep this part is. I've been kind of taking a struggle bus getting up here. Oh, we just about made it past the first little portion here. See if we can get a little view over the side. So in better weather, you can make this a loop hike. So you travel down this way here, and then kind of work your way around, and then go off the back side. But it looks like we still have too much snow to do that. So we'll have to just go back down the way we came when we're up. But there's where we came up from. Yeah, I really did not remember it being that steep. And then we're heading up here. Looks like someone's already come this way, so there's already some footprints, so I shouldn't have to post hole too much here. Maybe just up this portion. So we'll start heading up there. Now, just to show you how far you can post hole here, this is my pole. I was just using it to stabilize, and let's see how far in it is. So about 3-ish feet, it went all the way into the snow. So it's very slow going getting up here. You have to make sure you have some good footing and you're not just punching through. But I'll keep making my way up. But we just had this little bit left here. So we are almost to the top. My legs have recovered from that really steep part. I'm doing much better. Look at that. It's a good post hole there. So since I saw that, I'll be a little more cautious. And I did look, I used the All Trails app. So I took a look at that, and it's, I think they said 2,880 feet elevation gain, and they said about 6 miles. So I was a little bit off earlier, but not by too much. I think there's 2 different paths here. I'll just try to stay on this one. And so I'll try to remember to show you guys when I get up there. But I brought, they're called micro spikes. I think the brand's Catula. And those are going to help me grip the snow on the way down so I don't start sliding. Because sometimes when you start sliding on this stuff, it's very difficult to stop. So if you are going to do a hike and you think there might be a good amount of snow, that's a great thing to have with you. Just in case you get in an area you're not really sure about, can really prevent you from hurting yourself. And I usually don't bring them all year round, just when I know there's going to be snow. So like I'll just bring them on these like early season hikes when I did Rainbow last week, I brought them with me. But this snow is actually kind of nice right here. It's not too bad. I'll say that and I'll post hole up to my thigh or something. We have made it to the top. Just walk over here a little bit, try to get a view off the other side. Let me see how long this one took us. So that again actually took right about 2.5 hours. Very similar to Rainbow. And I meant to do this when we were hiking up Rainbow, but I'll make sure to do it now. So we'll do a little bit of a rating on this hike. That's just the view around. So I would say difficulty wise, this hike is probably about a 6. I think I'll give it a 6. There's nothing very technical about it, but there is some very steep portions. So you're gonna have to be a little careful going down, and you're gonna have to just take your time while you're going up. And Rainbow, I would rate more difficult just because it's technically more difficult and there's a little bit more elevation gain. So Rainbow, I'd probably rate maybe a 7 or just over, a little bit over a 7. We'll have a few hikes later in the year, hopefully. That'll be a little bit tougher. And then also try to do some easier ones, so you can just get an idea of the different hikes that you'll want to do. And as far as fitness level for these hikes, I'd say you want to be in pretty reasonable shape to do this one or Rainbow. We'll get a little later and we'll do some that almost anybody could do. And you don't have to be in great shape, especially for this one. If you take your time, you're going to be fine. It's nothing crazy. But it's a really nice view from up here. It's really great. Yeah, but that'll be about all for me. I don't think going down is going to be very eventful. If I see some wildlife, I'll try to turn on the camera. But that'll be about it. Well, maybe let's get one more look back over here. Yeah, all right, I'll try to maybe take a couple short clips while I'm going down, but that'll be about it. And so just remember, I want to show you guys these micro spikes. So you can see here, kind of has spikes on there, and then this just goes over your boot, and then that'll just help you grip the snow.